Stars in the sky, when the shadows fall, when the sunlight dies, empty streets are filled with the pale lamp lights. We are just two lonely shades walking in the night. Words lose their sense when I feel you near, when I touch your hands. I'm trying not to think that at break of dawn you'll be gone and I'll be lost, now and all alone. When the morning comes, I'm all alone, left to live another day, joy or sadness on my own. When the morning comes, I'm all alone, every time at break of dawn. Weak and unwise, I betray all fears that I should disguise. Melting in your arms, I fail to realize why the mornings always change the color of your eyes. When the morning comes, I'm all alone, every time at break of dawn. Love or leave, I'm with and without you. How come I am up to this senseless game? How could I stop thinking about you? Love or leave, don't play with my heart again. Love or leave, I'm with and without you. How come I am up to this senseless game? How could I stop thinking about you? Hey, love or leave, don't play with my heart again.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another watch along. Today, we are listening. There's no show, really. I mean, there is a customized show that Darren has been very kind to put together for me because, well, I've been busy. But I thank Darren very much for putting all of this together. There are 10 songs in the real life Eurovizija.LT. I'm gonna call it that. You'll excuse my pronunciation. But they have a final that's happening on Saturday. I won't be watching it. I won't be watching anything on Saturday because I'll be away. However, we're going to listen to those 10 songs today and pick our own representative for Lithuania in the Gru Division universe. So yeah, that's going to be happening tonight. We got 10 songs to listen to. We'll have some voting taking place, and we'll find a winner for Lithuania. And of course, I'll mention just really quick now that I have not heard a single song that we're gonna listen to tonight. So I was thinking that I'm probably gonna tell you what I think of them after they're done. And if that's an issue for anyone, I'm sorry. But I just think like I can't ignore the songs when I listen to them. I wanna talk about them. Hopefully you can still make up your own mind and vote for whatever songs you like the most. Do not let me influence you, please. Either way, we have 10 songs to listen to. I haven't really been following but I think they had 40 songs in total or something like that. So 30 of them are going bye-bye, and we got the 10 remaining ones left. Of course, we haven't picked these 10 songs because we haven't kept up with the semifinals, because that's been too much work, I guess, to go through all of that. So we're just gonna, I guess, rely on real life's results that they picked the best songs. And if there are any songs that you're like, oh, I wanted this here, I'm sorry, it's not gonna be here. Discord notification coming in clutch. Good to see, good to see. According to my stats, we got 36 viewers right now. So I would assume that all these 36 are ready to kick off the show. And song number 1 is on the screen right there. It's called Kaboom with, how many exclamation marks is that? 3, by VB Gang. And this should all be like in a very functional playlist. We're gonna watch all of it off, like just in a row. Darren's put it together. 49 viewers according to Darren. Awesome. Usually we have like 50 viewers minimum throughout the whole stream. Like when we watched UMK yesterday, I think we almost went up on 100 at times. But usually we have at least 50 for these watch-alongs. So hopefully we can have that today as well. We're going to start with song number 1. It's all just I'm going to pause between the songs, of course, to just introduce them and whatnot. But it's all going to go pretty smoothly. I don't think we'll be here until like 11 p.m. tonight. We'll see how long this takes. But yes, we're going to start with song number 1. It's called Kaboom. It's by VB Gang. I hope the audio is good. Otherwise, let me know. Let's start the show.
He's got those speed glasses on his nose, zooming by, leaving trace wherever he goes. Ali's up my shoes, trying to keep the pace, but he's in a hurry, it's like a crazy race. La 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 la. Life is a sprint, gotta live it fast. La 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 la. I'm left in the dust, but I'm not the speed glasses so bright. Chasing him, it's kind of mad. In his world of haste and zoom, I'm just hoping I don't go kaboom.
Box of chicken egg. Box of chicken egg. Box of chicken yoko. Box of chicken egg. Box of chicken. Wearing these glasses, you gotta be quick. Life is a game, and I'm not one to pick. She's trying to catch me, but I'm like a rocket. In my speedy shades, I'll never drop it. With both speed glasses, a crazy fear. Life's a joyride, dangerous and fear. He's my turbo, and I'm the speed. Chasing love, that's all we need.
Speed glasses.
Box of chicken egg. Box of chicken egg. Box of chicken yoko. Box of chicken yoko. Box of chicken. Box of chicken egg. Box of chicken yoko. Box of chicken egg. Box of chicken.
Speed glasses, oh so bright. Speed glasses, oh so bright. Speed glasses, oh so bright.
Box of chicken egg.
Kaboom.
Box of chicken egg. Box of chicken yoko. Box of chicken egg. Box of chicken. Come on, move everybody. Come on, Europe everybody. Come on, move everybody. Come on, box of chicken.
Speed glasses, oh so bright.
Thank you, VB Gang, for Kaboom. That was quite the opener we got here. Not sure what to really just take all of that in. This audience looks both amused and rather skeptical towards what they just saw. This honestly reminded me a lot of, if anyone remembers, Vidbeer 2018. There was this song that went like boom, 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 boom. Now party, 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 party. Now party, 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 party. Does anyone remember that? It just, like, the choreography remembered me of that because they did this fist pumping as well. And it was just, well, very strict. very strange to take in. I mean, this was... I had a good time with that. I think that's the great great opener, really. We'll see if that's gonna go to Eurovision or Groovision. We'll see. But we'll move on to song number 2. Hopefully my internet will work in my favor today with actually loading up the videos. As you can see, if I click pause, it takes a while for it to register that, and the buffering down here does not look like it's really working as well as it should. I don't know what it is, but every time I use Google Chrome, it's just pretty slow. So while this thing is loading, we're gonna listen to song number 2 very soon. This one is gonna be sung by Monica Maria. It is called Unlove You Starting Tomorrow, which sounds pretty sad. So starting tomorrow, you're gonna unlove me. Fitting song for Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you who celebrate that. How to celebrate Valentine's Day is to listen to a Lithuanian, I guess, kind of breakup song, I would assume. Regardless, song number 2, Unlove You Starting Tomorrow by Monica Maria. Let's go.
Everything seems to be falling apart a little. I mean, I haven't been happy days. Far from what I imagined when I was little. I guess it can't always stay the same. And now I'm running away from everything that you say. And now I'm running away. There's only one way to take. I'll love you. Starting tomorrow, I'll return all the things that I'm borrowed. Repay you, bills that you pay for every time I thought we went on a date. Now you've been sleeping and now you're solving riddles. I mean, I haven't done anything wrong. It ain't what I imagined when I was little, but not all dreams sometimes run their course. I'm still running away from everything that we say. I'll love you. Starting tomorrow, I'll return all the things that I'm borrowed. Repay you, bills that you pay for every time I thought we went on a date. And I'm still wondering what could have made us brittle, but I'm not even worried about your little. I'm just pretending that there's more to follow. I'll love you. Starting tomorrow, I'll return all the things that I'm borrowed. Repay you, bills that you pay for every time I thought we went on a date. I'll love you. Starting tomorrow, I'll take all Polaroid photos. Just hold me, let my ache one last time, 'cause I cannot love you today.
That's beautiful. Wow, it's a complete opposite of what we just heard from before it. I'm getting teary-eyed. Truly, that's so gorgeously presented. Her singing is phenomenal, truly. Put so much character into this song. Love how wide everything sounds as well. The guitars sound just really wide. It's so just core to its simplicity, songwriting-wise and arrangement-wise, but it just feels so fulfilling. I think the dynamics are absolutely there. Those choruses kind of just overwhelm me. I got really emotionally attached to that. I listened to every single word. Beautiful. I think we'll move on from that. Beautiful staging as well. I agree with you there, Louise. As my... Come on. What's going on? There we go. We'll move on to song number 3. This is actually, like, I recognize this name, surely. Aiste here. Was this a person who was in the Lithuanian national final last year as well? I just remember, like, I recognize that name for wherever, I don't know. However, Aiste here will rule the world, or Aiste and someone else or some other people. They will rule the world with their song We Will Rule the World by Aiste. Song, the mandatory Aiste. Oh, it's a common name. I thought it was an artist name, but it's actually, it's a name. But then they need to separate each other. Like, you wouldn't just hear an artist in Sweden called Erik. You need your surname as well to give yourself an identity. You could have an Erik Sade, or you could have an Erik... I can't think of any other Eriks at the moment. Anyway, Aiste here will sing We Will Rule the World. Only Tears for Fears can rule the world. We'll find out, I guess. Aiste was one of these everybody that Tears for Fears sang about, I guess. Aiste, We Will Rule the World, song number 3.
Disappear every time when you're near. Just take me higher and above, 'cause all I want is love. And we will rule the world. Together we'll face it all. Our hearts will never grow old, and we will rule the world. 'Cause we're living up, never giving up, living up. Baby, it's your chance. Everybody dance now, clap your hands. I'm catching the fever, 'cause you are my hero, finally found. I am so proud. I see things clearer, 'cause you are right here now, finally found. I am so proud. All my fears disappear every time when you're near. Just take me higher and above, 'cause all I want is love. We will rule the world. Together we'll face it all. Our hearts will never grow old, and we will rule the world. 'Cause we're living up, never giving up, living up. Baby, it's your chance. Everybody dance now, clap your hands. We will rule the world. Together we'll face it all. Our hearts will never grow old, and we will rule the world. 'Cause we're living up, never giving up, living up. Baby, it's your chance. Everybody dance now, clap your hands.
Thank you, Aiste. That was very nostalgic, I gotta say. A lot of people did say in the chat that it did sound a little bit like, early 2000s Eurovision music, and I'm kind of fond of it. Obviously, the complete... I'm not gonna call it a rip-off, but the physical part, well, she doesn't sing physical. I don't remember what she sang, but it's the identical melody to Physical by Olivia Newton-John, isn't it? No, is it? Is it Olivia Newton-John? It is, right? Let's get physical. Anyway, I guess you can flirt with music from that age and do it, and you change the lyrics and then it's fine. Maybe it's kind of fun though. I just felt the happy vibes from it. Chorus wasn't really as like memorable that I really wanted it to be. Like parts of it, I was just like, okay, this is my jam now. With this, "We will rule the world" line, it's just the melodic intonation of that I like. But then it kind of loses me a little bit, and then the physical part comes in, and it's catchy again. And we got the clap your hands part. And it's, you know, parts of it I like, parts of it I'm a bit indifferent towards, I guess. But nice one. It's like a good selection so far. We got a little bit of everything so far. We'll move on to song number 4. We'll make sure that it loads here, if I can pause it before. Be careful, everyone. And I should be careful when I go through this playlist. We're also going to listen to the song Be Careful, which is song number 4 of this evening. This is also by, well, Pluie de Cometes. I apologize for the pronunciation, but I tried my best. That's not actually true. I just read what's written, and I'm going with Pluie de Cometes with Be Careful. One should be careful pronouncing it, I guess. Alright, song number 4. Hopefully this doesn't really look like it's loaded very far into it, so I'm a bit worried. I hope that will sort itself out. Hopefully. Let's listen. That's neat. Neat. I gotta say, like, it's very interesting how prominent the bass is throughout that entire song. Quite fun, truly. just pretty catchy as well. Just a nice smooth groove throughout the song as well. Quite fun to listen to, in all honesty. Yeah, it's a pretty decent national final so far, I gotta say. And again, more variation in music, really, which is just a lovely part of it as well. We're gonna move on to song number 5, which is called Luktelk by Sylvester Belt. Almost rhymes. Belt, telk. Well, not really, but anyway, this is gonna be song number 5. After this one, we're halfway through. So I think we vote for 7 songs, which means that one of the 4 songs we've already listened to, you have to vote for. Even if you didn't like any of them, you'll have to vote for one. Well, after this one, you'll have to vote for 2 out of the first 5. Makes sense, right? Math and stuff. Luktelk, song number 5. Let's listen.
Diena viena ir vėl kita, tarytum čia, data sustojo, einu tai ten, einu tai šian, ir kai sutems, ir vėl iš naujo, rytoj, 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 pažadu mylėt tave rytoj, labai, 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 surasi tu mane naktį labai, ar aš vis dar gyvas? Pažįsti mane, saulė nepakyla, pasakyk, ar liksi šalia. Luktelk, luktelk, dar vieną minutę, luktelk. Luktelk, luktelk, dar vieną minutę, luktelk. Naktis viena, naktis kita, ir kaip tada, aš vėl iš naujo rytoj, 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 pažadu mylėt tave rytoj. Ar aš vis dar gyvas, ar tebe pažįsti mane, saulė nepakyla, pasakyk, ar liksi šalia. Nebenoriu šokt, stovime tyloje, grojančio radijo. Nebenoriu šokt, bet man reikia šokt.
Okay, it's lagging on my computer. Maybe it's lagging from just proper being impressed. What an addictive song, truly. The chorus is absolutely there. It's very catchy, memorable. Love how this like soft bell in the background is layered with his vocals, and the instrumental is so immersive as well. There's a lot of detail going on in it. It's very lively. There are like small details within the synth work throughout the whole thing. The percussion is addictive. The hook is straight in there, and there's a proper staging to it as well. That's a very strong package. Thank you, Sylvester, for bringing us that. Very fun to watch and listen to. Gotta say, I'm probably gonna be listening to that more in the future. I would assume, at least personally. We'll move on to song number 6. We're kind of on a high right now, I think. Like, all of the songs are good, you know. Let's keep it going. Whatever's going on with my computer at the moment, I do not know. It's incredibly frustrating because every time I want to press a button, it takes like 2 seconds to load to that button, and I don't know how to change it or how to like make my computer more efficient in loading. However, we'll so far it's kind of worked, I guess. So we'll move on. We'll act as if that's nothing, I guess. Who am I kidding? I'm not going to be able to act like it's nothing. Anyway, song number 6 is called Eurovizija. Yes, that's exactly how you're supposed to pronounce it. By Zalvarinis. Yes. Enjoy.
Kas ten teka per dvarelį saulelė raudona, saulelė raudona. Kas ten stovi ant kalnelio bernelių pulkelis, bernelių pulkelis. Kelkim sesės brolelius, atverkim vartelius, vartelius. Vilkit broliai marškinėlius, bėkit pažirgelius, bėkit, bėkit, bėkit. Švieskim mėnuo sidabrinį šią naktelę tamsę, naktelę tamsę. Rodyk kelią mus broleliams per girelę tankę, girelę tankę, girelę tankę. Gaudė vėjai, lelijo, nešė upės lyjo, lelijo, ūžė giras, lelijo, kilo broliai, lelijo. Griuvo pilis, lelijo, degė ugnys, lyjo, lelijo, ūžė giras, lelijo, kilo broliai, lelijo. Gaudė vėjai, lyjo, lelijo, ūžė giros, kilo broliai, lelijo. Gaudė vėjai, lelijo, nešė upės lyjo, lelijo, ūžė giros, lelijo, kilo broliai, lelijo. Gaudė vėjai, lyjo, lelijo, ūžė giros, kilo broliai, lelijo.
Thank you very much, Zalvarinis. I gotta say, I love the fact that no song has sounded like any other of the ones so far. It's such a varied selection. I'm starting to think I should have probably listened to all of the songs from the Lithuanian heats as well, because what we've got here in the final is such a good selection. I thought that was great. I love the atmosphere within the song. I think you should probably like just up the distortion on the guitars a little bit more, because I feel like it lacked that proper oomph and drive throughout the song. But arrangement-wise, like the whole concept of the song, I'm all for. It just needs that extra push to really connect with me to the fullest of the ability. Right now, I thought it was still great though. A lot of good stuff in there. If they win, I hope they can just slightly revamp it a little bit, add a bit more drive and power to the song, and that would really work. Interesting as well, like the half-step beat they got going for them there. That's really nice. We'll move on. Song number 7. Oh, and we got a familiar name coming up. What's going on? What's going on now? No. What is my computer doing? I'm going back. What is... No. No. Please help me out. Can we work together, Mr. Computer? Or Mrs. I'm sure you all saw that Bastarden is having a cinema premiere, and Tele2 Okay, there we go. I'm sure you saw that The Roop was the song next up. This one's called Simple Joy. Of course, I loved The Roop. Both times I've heard them before. I haven't listened to their other songs, of course, that aren't Eurovision related. I'm not like that. For some reason, I don't... I rarely listen to songs by Eurovision artists after Eurovision. I don't know why. I just rarely do it. But I obviously both love On Fire and Discotheque. I think both of them are amazing. So obviously I'm hoping that Simple Joy will be equally amazing or even better. I'm excited about this. I gotta be, you know. I'm a big The Roop supporter when it comes to Eurovision. Let's go. Song number, 7 now, right? Only 4 songs to go. Wow, time flies. Let's go.
If the world is over and I have no more time for chasing dreams, by looking at it closer, I see that I am rich in little things, like the smell of coffee, the feeling of the sunlight on my face, the calming voice of mother, and morning with my lover. Even in the darkest hours, love will bloom. All my life, I've been thinking I need something more. Now I'm fine, I'm enough with my own simple joy. I let myself dance and dance and dance. I am good with my imperfect life. My biggest treasure is my friends. I thank a stranger giving me a smile. Even in the darkest hours, love will bloom. All my life, I've been thinking I need something more. Now I'm fine, I'm enough with my own simple joy. News are spinning my head round, I can barely feel the ground. Is the world losing its mind? Wonder what tomorrow brings. Simple joy and little things, leaving all my worries behind. All my life, I've been thinking I need something more. Now I'm fine, I'm enough with my own simple joy. Yeah, I said all my life, I've been thinking I need something more. Now I'm fine, I'm enough with my own simple joy. Simple joy.
Okay, maybe I should check. Okay, that was everything. Yeah, this is very odd. Like, I found it very pleasant. Of course I did. They also took some, like, the proper flashbacks to the Malta 2012 with the foot dance. They're, awesome performers. I find it very charming. The song is sweet, simple, straight to the point. Incredibly playful in terms of distinct sounds all over. There's a proper soundstage going on in this song. They build an entire atmosphere around the song. And it's very pleasant to just listen to all of the panning and the crisp sound of the production. Something that I find very interesting, though, is that they completely left the whole, they've left the whole kind of synth inspiration, synth style they've had before. This is all out, just focus on guitar and drum beat, really. Small pads here and there, a little bit of synth strings, but there's nothing of these like big synths in the song at all. It's very minimalistic and restrained in that regard, which is completely new, of course, for what I'm used to with this group. Very interesting. I think it lacks a little bit of the oomph that I maybe got from their previous songs, but I guess we shouldn't really compare their songs, like this song, to their earlier songs, because they've gone for something completely new and different here. Whether or not that's gonna work for them, I guess we'll find out. But I'm just a bit surprised, I guess, that they've completely left the synths to the side. Interesting. We'll move on from the Roop. Thank you for coming. We'll see if you're gonna come back at the end with a win. And we'll see if we'll get to see you in Malmö as well, of course. We'll move on to song number 8, which is called Time. And this group, I'm sure, Il Senso. I'm sure I listened to a song by this group last year. And if I remember correctly, there was some like the bring out the tinfoil hats or whatever, but there was some speculation about them buying votes with SIM card. I didn't understand all of it, but am I mistaken here? I feel like I just recognized that artist name way too much. I'm pretty sure they were in last year, and there was some, well, yeah, conspiracy. Do we call it conspiracy? that they maybe didn't get to the final in a legitimate manner. I don't know. I'm not going to put any. I'm just mentioning it. There's speculation this year too. Aha. Either way, we're gonna listen to Time by Il Senso, song number 8 here, and let's see what they brought to the table this year.
Sharp blades of time cuts the space.
Living almighty past, paving us tomorrow. Encrypted spiral repetition. But do we have to make all the same mistakes?
Brother raising hand against brother of his own. No one cares for their aftermath and all the sorrow.
Prophet is our God and no one talks about the soul. We're standing on the edge, are we gonna fall? Rain falling down, heaven cries. I close my eyes, I pray my heart out. Still we have time, so let us try. I close my eyes, I pray my heart out. Rain falling down, heaven cries. I close my eyes, I pray my heart out. Still we have time, so let us try. I close my eyes, I pray my heart out.
Do we have strength to resist? Let the light prevail on tomorrow. Sun
We'll rise
up, giving one more chance.
so listen to
The voice within and just follow.
Can you feel the change? Is new, don't ever stop believing yourself. Can you feel the wind carrying the home of the peace and love? Rain falling down, heaven cries. I close my eyes, I pray my heart out. Still we have time, so let us try. I close my eyes, I pray my heart out. Rain falling down, heaven smiles. I close my eyes, I feel it coming. Still we have time, so let us try. I close my eyes, I feel it coming. I feel it coming. I feel.
That's quite the arrangement, really. If I'm not mistaken, that's a 13 out of 12 time signature in there, which is just mad. It sounds like, you got this kind of prolonged line every time, especially during those during that part at the end, I think it's just like ponders on, and you're like, where are they going with this? And they just extend, and then they go back to the stuff. It's very fascinating just how that's actually written. A lot to take in. It's very dramatic, of course. I did see the comment about Armenia 2015, and it's very reminiscent of that. In the same kind of drama, it's the same kind of constellation, of course. Very interesting, I gotta say. I'm intrigued by... I don't remember their song last year. I don't remember how it goes, but this one, I feel like this one will stick in my head a little bit more. Interesting one from Il Senso there. I think we'll move on. We only got 2 songs left, of course. The first one is called... I don't know. It's the artist... Wait. Come on. It's the artist called Shower. And the song is called Impossible. That would make more sense. Not that it makes sense to name yourself Shower as an artist, but it would make even less sense to name yourself Impossible, right? And sing a song called Shower. So I guess this is Shower here. Singing Impossible. This is song number 9. So penultimate one. And let's see what it sounds like.
Like music boxes custom made inside this golden box that played a beat and bleed. Can't forget the feet. Was it love? Inside this little music box, how does it by chance you find yourself falling in love? We keep the moon beside us, keeping it inside, inside, inside. No need to run, no need to hide. Yes, I dug deep, yes, I fell high. It's not enough, but I tried. I find it possible that I will find another one that I quite like you. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Now that's how my life up and tumbled down into a roadkill. If I'm a corpse, baby, can you come and shoot me in the head? Pick up the phone, Lucy, think I'm coming straight to hell. So waiting for the last call, was the last fall? At least I know the message and I keep my eyes closed, so that these thoughts may not seem sensitive. Sometimes my mind jokes that I could find you in my heart again, but it's the same song again. Was I singing it with you way more than? Never wondered it before. Was I stupid or was being a genius a chore? My mind's quiet, but my heart's looking for an encore. But when I give a smile to you, you give a smile to me. I give my dreams to you. If you could answer me, if I would die for you, well, would you die for me? Since now I live for you. Is that a lie for me? 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 Is that a lie? I find it possible that I will find another one that I quite like you. Is that what I'm supposed to do? And why can't I think of being free of everything that you have done to me? Was it worth it? Was it fair to leave me?
What did I just listen to? I was so captivated by that. Beautifully written. What the piano arrangement is out of this world. The layering of those synths as well there towards the end. The song, how it's structured. It felt so just simple, straight to the point. And the song is anything but. I mean, it's incredibly well arranged. I'm so fascinated by it. I'm listening to that over and over again tonight. Such a brilliant vocal performance as well. So effortless, truly. I mean, this national final, I gotta say, it's just keep throwing things at me that I'm just really very receptive towards at the moment. I feel like everything's just fascinating me. What a national final, truly. This one's been, of course, like I don't know why I disregarded this national final. I wasn't really that impressed last year, I guess. Of course, I loved "Love of My Life." That was my song. But other than that, I wasn't really that impressed with the national final. But this year, I'm loving this. We got the final song here, "Walk Through Fire" by Queens of Roses. This is song number 10. And yeah, then we're gonna have a recap, and then we're gonna open the voting. And I'm intrigued to see who's gonna win tonight's voting. We'll see if it's gonna be Queens of Roses here. Last song out. Enjoy.
There's a fire in my soul, a queen in yellow gold. She's not a victim, she's a crime, and she's ready to ignite. It's time to stand for what is right, wear the crown and take the fight, be the change you wish to see, step it up and take the lead. When the lion roars, we march for the cause. Play the drums, shout it on and be the burning flame. Yeah, yeah. I was born to walk through fire. I was born to walk through fire. Yeah, 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 yeah. Play the drums, shout it on and be the burning flame. Yeah, yeah. I was born to walk through fire. I was born to walk through fire. Yeah, 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 yeah. There's a fire in my soul and a queen in yellow gold. She's not a victim, she's a crime, and she's ready to ignite. When the lion roars, we march for the cause. Play the drums, shout it out and be the burning flame. Yeah, yeah. I was born to walk through fire. I was born to walk through fire. Yeah, 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 yeah. Keep moving, keep moving, keep. I was born to walk through fire. I was born to walk through fire. Keep moving, keep moving, keep. I was born to walk through fire. I was born to walk through fire. Every time you knock me down, I get up, just brush it off. And when the lion roars, I was born to walk through fire. Oh, play the drums, shout it out and be the burning flame. Yeah, yeah. I was born to walk through fire. I was born to walk through fire. Yeah, 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 yeah. Keep moving, keep moving, keep. I was born to walk through fire. I was born to walk through fire. Keep moving, keep, I was born to walk through fire. I was born to walk through fire.
Woo! Yes! What a finale! Party! It's so danceable. What a catchy, what a catchy tune. Please be able to speak. Honestly, just a snappy bass walks. Ooh, just groovy stuff. It's so catchy. It feels very Melody Festival, and honestly, it feels like it would fit so well in there. Like this would work on all of the dance floors that are like Melody Festival and not related, based on Melody Festival, and this would slot right in there. Would definitely get me going. I danced. You saw that, I guess. I'm gonna keep dancing to that. What a tune to end it on. I don't know what kind of running order this is, Darren, if you made it yourself, but it was brilliant. This was like a perfect flow of everything. And what a final. It had everything. All of the songs were like different from each other, and it's just really fun to sit through. It was great. We're gonna check a recap now. Just remind ourselves of all of the songs, and then I'll open the voting. This was great. What a final. Let's see. Darren's put. Darren, that's loud. That's incredibly loud. I'll just lower the volume a little bit there. Okay. Sorry. Hopefully it's not too loud. I did make it myself. Thank you, Darren. That was great. Okay, now. Beautiful. Okay, thank you for this screen, Darren. I'm going to read exactly what it says. Time to vote. Groot will post the voting link in Discord. Anyone can vote. The link to join Discord is below. The link will be found in the channel Groody Notifications. If you want your votes to appear on screen as a jury in future, your name needs to appear in the hashtag List of Voters channel on Discord. See hashtag How to Vote for more information. Anyone not on that list will always be part of the televote. This is brilliant, Darren. You're gonna do all of the recaps from now on. Sorry, you got a new job. This is brilliant. We got this to end the thing on. When I did the Benidorm Fest recap, I didn't put this at the end. You just outdid all of my work. Can I vote for 9 songs? Sorry, no, not allowed. I'm gonna open the voting now. But what a national final this was. I mean, I prioritized Finland yesterday to watch that first, but honestly, I preferred this tons over Finland's selection. I don't know what this national final is called. Voting for the Eurovizija.LT 2024 final. I can call it that, right? That's probably the correct name. How long do we have the voting open? Until 1:15? Is that good? I'm gonna check what Darren has put as a time. He's put 1:15, so we're going with that. Okay. 1:15, you got 14 minutes to vote, basically. Before 2015 Central European time. There's the link. You can get your votes in now. I'm gonna vote quick now as well. Just, I have no idea. I'm gonna take time this time to really pick my votes very carefully here, because I don't know how I want them to look. Oh, this was... What a good national final, truly. I can't wrap my head around it. I think maybe something like this. No, wait, that one. I guess that one, and oh wait, that one's in as well. Oh yeah, this is this is tough. This is really tough. All right, I think like that. Yep. My votes are in. I'm definitely not first today. Oh yeah, 11 people were ahead of me, I think. Yeah. All of you fast people. I was even 37 seconds later than DK240996, who's first today. Sorry for spoiling that if you thought that was going to be an interesting part of today's stream. Who was going to be first. But okay, yeah. What a national final, truly. Alright. Welcome to Safalafal, to Discord, and to the streams. If this is your first time here, very much welcome to be here. I'm happy to have you here. Along with all of the other 70 viewers right now. Brilliant. Honestly amazing. I'm going to try and find the tab that had my the show. Ignoring the NQs and Queens of Roses, this is the strongest NF so far this year. What are you saying, Queens of That was a banger. I'm sorry, Fireburst, but no. We have an interval as well. We do indeed, Darren. We're going to take a look at all of the interval stuff going on here tonight. And we're going to, while you're voting, while you're getting busy with whatever it is, we're going to start by, due to popular demand, Monica is going to perform for us. Which Monica, you may ask? Well, the one with the hair. Monica Liu is going to perform for us in this interval act today, if YouTube decides to work with me instead of against me and load. There we are. Enjoy. Thank you, Monica, for singing for us. Applause for our interval act of the night. Thank you very much. That is, of course, well, I don't need to tell you, but that was the Lithuanian representative in Eurovision 2022. Oh, it actually says on screen. Wow. I was like, what year was it? But it was 2022. And then I just saw, oh yeah, it's on screen. Anyway, we'll move on. We got still a bunch of minutes left. You got 8 minutes left to vote. So, just like we did with Spain, let's actually learn some stuff about Lithuania. Because, I gotta tell you, I'm sorry to all of my Lithuanian... Hello, everyone. I'm sorry to all of my Lithuanian viewers, but I seriously do not know a single thing about your country. Well, that's not entirely true, but I'm actually very much looking forward to learning a little bit about Lithuania here. So we got a super quick history of Lithuania we're going to watch by Mr. Mustache here on screen. Let's go!
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
This is also loud.
This is Europe, and here's Lithuania. Now, let's have a look, shall we? The southernmost of the Baltic states, the modern Lithuanian descends from the ancient tribes of Balts, who migrated into the region thousands of years ago, a land of lakes and languid rivers, of forests of birch and spruce and pine. The Lithuanian tribes were ruled by chieftains, and followed a polytheistic pagan religion. The ancient Romans had a foggy idea of the people groups inhabiting this region, but in general it was left to itself. In the year 1009, the Christian bishop St. Bruno here tried converting the people, but his mission was cut short after they chopped off his head. The Lithuanians reacted to Slavic raids by becoming raiders themselves, and while their Baltic cousins, the Prussians and Latvians, were conquered by the German Teutonic Knights, the Lithuanians in the 1200s began uniting and managed to withstand conquest. In 1253, Mindaugas was crowned King of Lithuania. His policy of expansion was continued by Traidenis here, and by the Grand Duke Gediminas, a fine leader who is credited with founding the capital, Vilnius, after dreaming of an iron wolf howling thunderously on a hill, a vision interpreted as symbolizing a mighty city's foundation. In all these long medieval years, the Lithuanians were compelled to defend their domains from incessant German invasions. Grand Duke Jogaila converted to Christianity in 1386, 3 days before his marriage to Jadwiga of Poland, and together they reigned as the monarchs of that nation. In 1410, Lithuania and its good friend Poland achieved a decisive victory over the Teutonic Knights in the epic battle of Grunwald. The Grand Duchy of Lithuania reached its peak under Vytautas the Great, a reformer who made peace with the Teutonic Knights after over 2 centuries of warfare. As the years skimmed by, a new threat arose in the east, the Russians, Moscow's Grand Prince Ivan III, claiming many lands under Lithuanian control. This prompted Lithuania to join forces with Poland into becoming a dual state known as the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth in 1569. This bipartite power grew in strength and wealth and enjoyed a cultural golden age, as well as a society that, for the time, was exceptionally tolerant. Presiding over the Polish-Lithuanian apogee was Sigismund III Vasa, a not-so-tolerant, tyrannical sort of fellow, who made
From
war
Sweden.
with Russia, Sweden and the Ottomans. Now, historically speaking, bad things tend to happen to those who invade Russia, and the Commonwealth made such an error. And when the Russians struck back, they conquered big chunks of Lithuanian-run land, and in 1655, burned and pillaged Vilnius. More woes arrived after the ruinous Swedish invasion in the Second Northern War. The Lithuanian people then suffered the catastrophe of the Great Northern War, with its added bonuses of famine and plague, causing almost half the population to die. Lithuania, humbled and weakened, was finally swallowed up by the Russian Empire in 1795. There was resistance. In 1831, as Poland attempted to free itself in the November Uprising, the infectious flames of liberty spread to Lithuania, where noblewoman Emilia Plater led a force and fought for freedom. But alas, Russia was simply too strong, and to curtail further pesky nationalist rebellions, began enforcing Russian culture and ways on the people. Here the Lithuanian resistance was more successful, thanks to the efforts of people like Bishop Motiejus Valentius, who disrupted and blocked Russification by secretly encouraging the printing of books in the Lithuanian language, which were smuggled into the country, despite the dangers involved, by men like Jurgis Bielinis, thus keeping the torch of Lithuania's language and culture very much alight. In 1915, during the First World World War. The country fell to the Germans, but after the war ended with Germany's defeat, Lithuanian independence was finally a reality. And everything was good. I mean, of course it was not good. Everyone wanted a piece of them, and 3 wars broke out. The Lithuanians were victorious against the invading Soviets, and triumphant again in this conflict. But the third time was not a charm against the Poles, who took the capital, which they claimed, but were prevented from taking Kaunas, the second biggest city. In 1939, during World War II, the Soviets returned and took the capital, and the following year took the whole country, and thousands were deported to the dreaded Gulag prison camps. In 1941, the right-wing Lithuanian activist front sparked the June Uprising, and Lithuania managed once again to take control of their country, only for Nazi Germany to invade and speedily conquer it. Now, at this time, there were over 250,000 Jews in Lithuania, and the Nazis killed most of them. In 1944, the Soviets returned again, and took over again, and appended it to the USSR as the Lithuanian Soviet Socialist Republic. And as we see from this postage stamp, everyone was happy. Life couldn't have been better. There certainly weren't cases of students burning themselves to death in protest of the Soviet regime. No, no. Economically, Lithuania became a land of factories and machinery, but the people never stopped hoping for their freedom. As the USSR weakened in the 1980s, the hopes blazed brighter, and the country declared independence in 1990. Afterwards, the country, unsurprisingly, joined NATO as well as the EU, and Lithuania today ranks very high in the Human Development Index, with a high-income economy and a high-level quality of life. And they're also really good at basketball. So that's it for Lithuania, and that's all from me for now. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye, Mr. History. Well, I never would have... I went into this, of course, not knowing anything. And I did not know they were a republic along with Poland. I did not know the former king of Sweden, Sigismund, ruled over Lithuania as well. I'm just learning tons of stuff here. And obviously all of this history, like up until the Second World War, like I wasn't aware of how long Lithuania was part of the Soviet Union or USSR or whatever. Awful history, of course, for the most part here for Lithuania, but Mr. History here was very happy talking about it. Good to hear that it's obviously very much better now, according to the what's it called, Health Development Index or whatever. And yeah, the basketball thing is so random. I don't know where that's come from, but I was actually aware that Lithuanians are apparently really good at basketball for some reason. But yeah, isn't basketball an American sport? Well, it's I don't think America owns it or anything. There are plenty of countries who are pretty good at basketball. I think the Greeks are also pretty good at it, aren't they? But Lithuanians are really good for some reason. Anyway, that was a little bit of information. We still have 1 minute left to vote. So, in the meantime, we're gonna listen to songs that Lithuania almost sent from 1999 to 2023 in Eurovision, which means second places in their national finals. I have never watched the old ones here from Lithuania, so we'll just read what it says on screen. While Estonia and Latvia already managed to win Eurovision, Lithuania has not. However, they are the Baltic nation with the best qualification record as of 2023. Apart from their debut in 1994, Lithuania has never chosen their entry without a national final. This video will serve as a quick recap of the songs that almost made it to the Eurovision stage. Enjoy. This will be interesting, I think. Obviously, we're just getting clips, but still. It can be fun to watch. And a trip down memory lane for all my Lithuanian viewers. And all of my Eurovision nerds, of course, who actually watched these national finals.
There's no reason why, 'cause there is reason for everything. There's no reason why. We all wanna break the hardest ice, wanna fly to highest skies, wanna see a million smiles.
I'm getting over when you say now it's over. It's over now. All the misery in
Melancholy got you nice. Light up
So low, classic. Do we got anything else? Wait, okay, let me just take a look here. I mean, obviously, we probably have results now. Do we have anything else in the play? No, we don't have anything left in the playlist. Okay, so, yeah, I mean, that was so fun to watch. Obviously, I haven't heard all of the songs, and not in full, but those clips were fun. Some of them really sounded quite great, in my opinion. I'm looking forward to actually we're obviously it's one day we're gonna watch old national finals, and there's a lot of content it seems here from Lithuania and their old national finals. Of course, really awesome that you said, Darren, that a member of our community made this video. This is a video with 36,000 views, and it was great. It was brilliant. It's by KJESC which Darren said was Kit, was it? The member Kit, I think. Was it? Oh, I can't find it anymore. But yeah, so cool, actually, that a member of this community actually made this video. Can we watch Sanremo 1995? One day. One day. Kjet? Okay, that's how you're supposed to pronounce it. All right. Anyway, Darren, now I speak directly to you. In Eurovizija 2024, do we have a result?
Good evening, Groot. I can confirm that all of the votes for Eurovizija.LT have been verified and confirmed. We've had 71 people vote this evening. 35 of those will be juries, and the other 36 people will be grouped into the televote. So now you can take it away.
Thank you very much, Darren. I will indeed do that. We got well, I don't need these anymore, I just realized. Take those off completely. Thank you very much, Darren, for making sure that everything works tip-top. Now, we're moving on to this. Okay. There we go. We got all of the 10 songs on screen right now. As Darren said, we have 71 voters, 35 in the jury and 36 make up the televote. And yeah, let's see who's gonna represent Lithuania in Eurovizija 2024. Click here to start. We will do that. Valdem from Western Sahara is our first voter of the night. We got 8 points from Valdem to Simple Joy, 10 points to Luktelk, and the first 12 of the night goes to Be Careful, who take the lead as the first leader basically of tonight. Famicom guy Anaela Martinsson, Francisco, and Han something from Ukraine here gives 8 points to Simple Joy, 10 points to Luktelk, and the 12 to Gaudevejai. Yeah, I will never know how to pronounce that, but I'm making an attempt. Shower, question mark, impossible. You don't shower, mate. From America. Anyway, 10 points there to The Roop, and the Dusepois for Be Careful. So right now we have a three-way tie for the lead on 26 points between Be Careful, Luktelk, and Simple Joy. As we move on to jury number 4, who liked 9 of the songs tonight from North Macedonia. 8 points to Zalvarinis there, 10 points to Luktelk, and the 12 goes to Impossible, who is in 5th place there. Next jury will be jury number 5, who is called Samantha. -3 points to Kaboom. Well, you can't do that. Then it would be down on 0 now, but you're not allowed to do that, you know. We got 10 points for Unlove You starting tomorrow there, and a 12 for Luktelk, who is now in the lead, 12 points ahead of 2nd place, which is Gaudevejai and Simple Joy, in a tie right now. Odex is our 6th jury of the night, and Odex gives 8 points to Zalvarinis, 10 points to Impossible, and 12 points to Luktelk, who starts to build a little bit of a gap at the top now. And, oh well, I mean, it's things can change very fast. Dr. Seger, your crew division is my simple joy. Lovely. Dr. Seger gives 8 points to Shower, Impossible there, 10 points to Simple Joy, and the 12 to Luktelk, who starts racking up the 12s now. 85.71% of the maximum possible points so far. Matija Lek from Croatia, or was it Matija Letz? It was, I think, I got a tutorial one time of how to pronounce it, and I've already forgotten. I'm terribly sorry. 10 points to Luktelk and 12 points to Kaboom, which puts it away from last place up into 7th place. Next up is Curtis Mart from Russia. We got the lower points on the screen there now. We got an 8 for Gaudevejai. We got a 10 for Shower, impossible there. And a 12 for Luktelk, who is now 28 points in the lead. Matija Letz. Yeah, okay, let's. I'll try and get it in there. At one point I will have it there. Jacob from Germany is jury number 10. 8 points to Simple Joy. 10 points to Impossible, who is now tied for 3rd. And a 12 for Luktelk, who is now up on 106 points. 88.33% of the maximum possible points. Mad. We got Anne from Czechia as jury number 11. Walk Through Fire is really in last place. You all need to get the Swedish music preferences like I do here, and get behind some Walk Through Fire. Anyway, Luktelk gets another 12 and is almost up on 90% of the points now. As we have Artelk. I wonder where these 12 points will go, huh? With that name reference. Will it get into 130 here? No, it won't. 10 points only. Where does the 12 go? Goes to Be Careful, who is in 5th place still, kind of on its own. Jury number 13 will be Anna Bucharest from Romania. And you see the lower points there now. We got 8 points for Shower with Impossible. 10 points to Kaboom. And the 12 to Luktelk again. Trolled you there. Yes, very effective. 89.74% of the points so far. Pie Man from Portugal, next one up, here to vote. See the lower scores there now. We got an 8 for Kaboom, which moves 1 place up in the table. 10 points for Luktelk, and the 12 from Pie Man to Impossible, which puts it up in 2nd. And next up will be Moro. Luktelk Brain Rot. I don't understand what that means, but sure. From the Basque country, we got 8 points for Gaudevejai, 10 points to Impossible, who's now in the hundreds, and a 12 for Luktelk. Is it up on 90% now? Might be. Yes, spot on 90% of the maximum possible points for Luktelk at the moment. Disco Daz from the United Kingdom is the next voter up here. Darren gives 8 points to Kaboom, 10 points to Luktelk, and where does the 12 go, Darren? My man, Walk Through Fire. Me and Darren, we're heading on the dance floor with Walk Through Fire. It's gonna be just me and Darren, and the people who have given it as combined 6 points so far. Teacup from Romania gives 8 points to Impossible there, 10 points to Gaudevejai, and a 12 to Luktelk. Alright, next will be jury number 18, which means we're halfway through the jury vote here now. Jamie FM from Belgium is jury number 18. We got a few movement down there at the bottom, putting Walk Through Fire down in last. So Darren's 12 didn't do much. 10 points for Kaboom here from Jamie, and a 12 to Luktelk, who is now 81 points ahead. Easy George from Italy is jury number 19 here. And we got 8 points for Walk Through Fire. George, you, me, and Darren. We're like this. 12 more points for Luktelk here. Gaudevejai also moves up in 2nd place there with a 10. D. Dot from Czechia is jury number 20. We got the lower points on the screen there now. We got an 8 for Simple Joy. We got a 10 for Unlove You Starting Tomorrow, who is in 7th place at the moment, and another 12 for Luktelk, who is now 94 points ahead of Gaudevejai in 2nd. Bert de Cometes from England is the next voter here. 4 more points for Walk Through Fire. The comeback is on here. 8 points for Luktelk, which is like the lowest it's gotten so far. 10 points to Gaudevejai, and a 12 to Be Careful, which puts it up in 5th place there. Next voter is Chain of Lights from Germany. Is that a Ralph Siegel reference? No words. I'm sure this is Andy's alter ego. 10 points to Gaudevejai here, and a 12 from Chain of Lights goes to Luktelk, who is on 90.91% of the maximum possible points. We got Dominic from Croatia up next, the lower points there, all for the songs in the top 5 there, getting lower scores. 8 points for Kaboom, 10 points for Unlove You Starting Tomorrow, and a 12 from Dominic goes to Luktelk. Next voter will be Tibor. Tibor from Germany, with the lower points looking as follows there. We have 8 points for Gaude Vejai, who is very clearly in second place now. 10 points to Unlove You Starting Tomorrow, and a 12 to Luktelk again, who is now 108 points ahead of the competition after 24 people have voted. Mad. Collins from Ireland is jury number 25. Only 2 points for Luktelk, which must be a new record low for it. 8 points to Unlove You Starting Tomorrow there, which puts it up in the top 5 for just a brief moment as Kaboom overtakes it. And a 12 for Simple Joy, which is now in third place. Next up is Jeffrey from the Netherlands. We got the lower points there. Now 7 songs up on 100 points, and the bottom 3 so far away from the rest. 8 points to Gaude Vejai, 10 points to Time there, and a 12 to Simple Joy. Starting to put some moves on Gaude Vejai maybe for second place. Starts the challenge. Jake from the United Kingdom is jury number 27. Got the lower points on screen there. Only 1 point for Luktelk, wow. 8 points to Simple Joy, 10 points to Time, and 12 from Jake will go to Gaude Vejai. Next jury is jury number 28, who is named Fermobi from Argentina. And you can see the lower points there. Be Careful goes ahead of Unlove You Starting Tomorrow by, well, they're on the same points. 8 points to Kaboom, 10 points to Luktelk, and a 12 for Simple Joy, who is now 20 points behind second place. Jury number 29 will be Elendil from Yugoslavia. You got the lower points there now. We have 8 points for Walk Through Fire, 10 points for Unlove You Starting Tomorrow, and a 12 from Elendil goes to Luktelk, who is, well, 113 points ahead of the competition. Eurovizija.LT on top, Lycan. I would agree. What a good national final, truly. 8 points for Unlove You Starting Tomorrow there, 10 points for Impossible, who's now doing a ding-dong with Kaboom there, and Luktelk with another 12 on 307 points now. Next voter is No Name from somewhere. Very ambiguous person here. We got 6 points for Walk Through Fire though, but it doesn't matter because Time gets an 8. 10 points for Impossible there, and a 12 from No Name to Luktelk. Alrighty, righty, woo. Simple Joy very close to Gaude Vejai now as well for second place. We got Sylvester Belt Betha Bell here from somewhere, who's probably going to give Luktelk some points. 8 points to Be Careful, 10 points to Kaboom, and a 12 for Luktelk indeed. 331 points now for Luktelk. Is anyone excited about who's going to win this? Are you feeling this suspense, the tension? I'm sure you are. Ivanik Punk here is the next voter. We got 8 more points for Luktelk, 10 points for Simple Joy, and a 12 to Shower, who is just very close, like it's just in the middle of Simple Joy and Kaboom there now in fourth place. As we have Andy Neosh on fire with the Simple Joy of My Dues. It's a great name, wonderful. 8 points for Gaude Vejai, 10 points to Be Careful, and a 12 from Andy will go to Kaboom. No, I'm just kidding. It went to Luktelk. And it is only yours truly remaining here. With my points that look like that. Yes, you see them there. 1 movement from my points here at the final end. 2 movements, Walk Through Fire up into 8th place. And my 12 going to Impossible. And there we have the final jury standings. We will now move on to the televote. So there are just as many points left to give out, of course. Actually even more, because there are 36 televoters. I'm sure most people would probably put a dime or two on Luktelk winning this, but anything can happen. You know, if you win the televote, you can get like 400 points or something like that. So We Will Rule the World might still have a chance. We'll see. Click here to reveal the televote. Let's go. We Will Rule the World by Aiste will get 35 televote points, so forget that I said that it could win, because now it can't. Can finish 8th at max, at best. Time by Il Senso will receive how many points? 108. That puts it up into 5th at the moment. Probably won't stay there, but still 108 televote points. Pretty decent for that. Walk Through Fire, Queens of Roses will get 143, which is even more, up on 211 points there. My. As the colors would say. Be Careful by, this group. It gets 129 points, which puts it 50 points ahead of Walk Through Fire there. Up into 2nd place at the moment. Next is Unlove You starting tomorrow. Monica Maria will get 199 televote points. All of the scores here get really big. So that puts it, it's going to be 6th at worst. We'll see if it gets beaten here by Kaboom, who will be song number 6 to receive points, who only get 81, which puts it ahead of Walk Through Fire, but behind both Be Careful and Unlove You starting tomorrow. Kaboom with the 2nd lowest televote score so far. Impossible by Shower will get 179, which puts it ahead of Unlove You starting tomorrow. It still doesn't beat Luktelk, who hasn't even got their points yet. But Impossible there on 353 in total. Simple Joy by The Roop will get 168 televote points, which puts it 5 points ahead of Impossible there. Only 5 points separating those two. We have Gaude Vejai up next, 2nd in the jury vote. Let's see how many points it scores here. It gets 172, which does put it ahead of Luktelk. Luktelk will now need 15 points to win this. Will it get 15 points? Has to get at least 15 points to win. And Luktelk gets 334 points. We have a win of 320 points. That is indeed the margin of the win that we got here tonight. But yeah, these are the final results. We'll take a look on the screen here. We can see that in 10th place was We Will Rule the World on 72 points. Time finished 9th on 171. Walk Through Fire in 8th on 211. Just behind Kaboom, who actually barely beat Walk Through Fire. 225 points for Kaboom in 7th. Then in 6th, Be Careful with 261. Unlove You starting tomorrow finished 5th on 332. Impossible in 4th on 353. Only 5 points behind Simple Joy in 3rd. Gaude Vejai finished 2nd here, 17 further points out of Simple Joy there on 375, and Luktelk winning with 695 points, which is 81.57% of the maximum possible. 70 people out of 71 voted for Luktelk. One person did not. I'm not gonna hang you out like this now. If anyone wants to check out the stats and see who that was, then it will be published later on. You can all take a look at the 12-point summary here. You see all of the people who gave 12 points to Luktelk on the screen there now. We got all of the people who gave Simple Joy was the 2nd most 12s with 7. Then Impossible with 6. Gaude Vejai and Be Careful both got 5. So kind of impressive that Gaude Vejai got only 5 12s but still finished 2nd. And Be Careful also got 5 12s and finished 6th. So Unlove You starting tomorrow, 3 12s. Time, 3 12s. Walk Through Fire, 3 12s. Kaboom, 1 12. And We Will Rule the World, 0 12. 12s. Yes. Indeed. That has been everything. That has been the entire Eurovizija national final watch along. We got our Lithuanian representative for Group Division. I know Darren has he's put together. Wait, let me actually see if I can find it, because I know I've seen it somewhere. Where could it be? Could it be? I feel like there is a page somewhere where it has all of the songs that. Yes, here it is. There is a Group Division 2024 lineup. You can find this on the website. I'll zoom it out like this so you can see the whole thing. Sorry that it's a bit small in terms of text, but you can see here all of the songs that have been selected in our version, of course, along with the real life internal selected ones. But this is obviously what we're gonna watch later on when time comes. And now we can add to the Lithuania one here. We can add what was it called, Luktelk, right? Yeah. So yeah, you can see all of the songs here, which is kind of cool. So you can actually refresh and you can see Lithuania. I will do. There we have it. Indeed, Darren's quick on the buttons. And yeah, this is very interesting to look. Like you can see the differences, of course, in real life. We got Dos Extraños, we got Sinceramente, we have Kur, we have Red Flag Parade. And we have Mars. I was obviously not around for Albania and Czechia here. I guess we're not doing a revote on those. I'll just have to sit those out, I guess. Drowning in the Rain, Pascana, Lukte. Well, we don't know if Luktelk's gonna go. But of course, we also have songs that were selected in real life, like Loop, like Teresa and Maria, like Doomsday Blue, and like Ulvaham. I think those are the only ones, right? Yeah. But this is pretty interesting to see, like how different our versions look. Still, that's been everything for tonight. Albania only got 20 voters, so we should definitely revote. Like, how many people will tune in for a Festivali Cengiz watch-along, though? That is the question. We had fewer voters than songs in the national final. Well, that's... Alright, well, we'll see what's gonna happen there with that. Okay, 2 people will. 3, 4. Okay, 4 people would. 5, 6... We're still less than 20 though. Groot, can Italy compete with both Annalisa and Mango in the Groot division? You'll have to ask San Marino for that. Maybe one of them can represent them. You can be happy, Andy, that Mango is performing in Eurovision. You know? Okay, a lot of people seem to actually would. I guess then if we're rewatching Festivali Cengiz, that's going to be after all of the other national finals. That's the one we're doing last. Like after Melody Festival and after Festival de Canção, after Dora, after all of these. Like that's the last one then. No, don't, because then it's unfair and people can complain about that with other national finals just because they don't like the result. What? I don't get it. I didn't get your comment, Bert, but try and rephrase it and I might understand. Do it the weekend I'm away. You don't want to watch. Megara for Groot Division 2nd year in a row. Oh yeah, there's some rumors about Megara being in San Marino, isn't there? Alright, anyway. I think that's going to be everything for tonight. Hope you've enjoyed watching with me. Obviously, this is the last watch-along with a voting that I'm doing for, well, over a week now. So, take care of yourselves while I'm away. Tomorrow I am streaming. I will listen to the snippets from Melody Festival, and that's everything I'm doing tomorrow. There are 6 snippets, so it's 6 minutes of music. I'll just be listening, reacting to it for the first time. That's everything. Short stream, but still could be fun if you want to join me for that. I'm gonna have fun anyway. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I've read some good things. Cassiopeia is of course in tomorrow, which I'm excited about, and Clara Klingenström. So that's gonna be a good one. Join me for that if you're interested. Other than that, if you're not joining me for tomorrow, have a great week moving forward, because I won't be seeing you for a week. So yeah, stay really, really nice. And I will see you soon again. Take care of yourselves, and bye for now. Good night.